The key to being confident at anything in life is repetition. Now, when I was DJing every single week, even though I was flat out running the actual events, I always put aside time each week to not only research and download cool music, but also to prepare and find as many magic combinations as I could, always aiming to make certain that each set I played was better than the last. Then on the nights, I would always turn up early to see what the other DJs were playing, making certain that I wasn't about to start playing songs that had just been played, and also to see what kind of music people on the night are responding to. Then when it's time to play, I used to always start with a song that I personally loved and that I also knew the crowd would respond well to assure the set started with good momentum and also to put myself personally into a positive state. However, I guess the difference between you and me was I was often playing at my own club events and I knew what the crowd wanted to hear as I was there every single week. So for you, not only is it about researching and finding cool music, but it's also about researching and finding events that you feel are a good fit for you. Then on the night, make certain you're clear on the promoter's goal for the event, which basically means knowing what kind of music the event specializes in and also playing music that is appropriate to the time of night that you're playing. You also want to turn up with more music that you could possibly play and even have multiple playlists with lots of cool songs that you know people are going to love. Personally, I would always have so many playlists to choose from, and each playlist would have its own feel. For instance, I had a playlist called Early that was full of really cool warm-up songs. Another playlist called Peak, full of songs that I knew were the big songs that everyone loved for that club. And even best of playlists full of my favorites, and then playlists for all the different genres. The more music you have practiced mixing and the more combinations like songs that go well together that you're ready to fall back on, the more confident you're going to feel. Now, there's nothing better than having the overflowing feeling of having too many songs to choose from. Now, if you're nervous, this may sound strange, but I would suggest deep breathing before the event. It is said deep breathing for 10 to 20 minutes calms the nervous system and helps you perform better under pressure. See, with fear, it's all imagination stuff, and the best way to calm the mind is definitely through deep breathing. Now, you could do this even before you leave the house. Just sit down for 20 minutes. Focus on your in and out breaths. Now, a good breathing practice is to sit in front of a clock and breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 16 seconds, and then breathe out for 8 seconds. This pretty much equals 2 breaths a minute, and once you get better at this, you could even aim for 1 breath a minute, which means you breathe in for 8 seconds, hold for 32 seconds, and breathe out for 16 seconds. Now trust me, if you can get to the stage where you're doing 20 breaths in 20 minutes, it's going to get your body and mind into a Zen place, and it works miracles when it comes to dealing with difficult situations. Now, some people may want to drink, but understand a drink or two may help reduce your nerves, but the people that drink while they play generally have a lot of experience. Now, I'm not sure that drinks before your first set is a good idea, and if you need to drink, no more than 2 drinks and space them out, and while you're playing, drink water. I also suggest starting with a song you love. If you put on a song that you love, it can instantly transform you and put you into a positive state. Now, if you're nervous, I would suggest faking it till you make it. This means smile, rock out with the crowd, look like you're there, like you're having fun, you're happy to be there. Show the crowd how much fun you're having, and they're going to have no option to jump up and down with you as your energy becomes infectious. Now, even if you are scared out of your mind, act like you're not, and by smiling and jumping, you tell your body you're happy, and before long, you'll be feeling this way naturally. At the end of the day, people are more interested in their own interactions, and even though they're on the dance floor, they may be more interested in who's looking at them than looking at you. That's why you need to transform them and help them to get lost in the music. And the best way for you to do that is to lead by example. Besides, what's the worst that can happen? The music may cut out, right? Or you load the song onto the song playing. Shit happens. People will usually cheer anyway. And then when you just make a recovery and people are going to move on, it's no big deal. In short, chin up, chest out, deep breaths, and know you can do this.